In this video, I'll show you how to make the perfect Italian meringue, firm, glossy, stable, and incredibly versatile. It's ideal for decorating cakes, piping flowers, or adding elegant finishes to your desserts. A simple and economical recipe that holds up beautifully, no matter the weather. Add 375 g, 1 7/8 cups, of white sugar and 100 milliliters, about 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon, of water. In the mixer bowl, I place 150 g, about 5.3 ounces or 4 large egg whites, and add 2 packets of vanilla sugar. If you don't have vanilla sugar, you can substitute it with 1 teaspoon of regular sugar. I set a timer to guide you precisely through the preparation time and let the syrup boil over medium-high heat. Turn the mixer on to medium-high speed and meanwhile stir the syrup with a whisk. Use the thermometer to monitor the syrup until it reaches 115 degrees Celsius 239 degrees Fahrenheit, at which point you add half a teaspoon of lemon-flavored fruit salt. Stir the syrup well and let it sit for a few seconds to stabilize. Next, pour it in a thin and continuous stream over the egg whites while they're beating at high speed. This process helps integrate the syrup smoothly without losing the structure of the egg whites. Watch how the meringue rises on the beaters with a firm and well-structured consistency. Here I want to show you how in just 18 minutes we'll get a firm and glossy meringue at its perfect point. Although it's slightly warm, this meringue is perfect as is. You can use it to cover cakes and decorate with piping tips in any kind of design. This meringue is very stable and holds up well at room temperature, regardless of the weather, making it one of the most economical, popular, and versatile creams in the pastry world. Stored in the refrigerator, it maintains its shape for up to 4 days, it doesn't collapse, melt, or change texture. To preserve leftover meringue, the best option is to store it in an airtight container. You can even freeze it and it will stay in good condition for up to a month. Next, I fill the piping bags with the meringue, and you can see the texture remains perfect and extra firm. With this amount of Italian meringue, it's possible to cover a cake 18 centimeters, 7 inches, in diameter and 10 centimeters, 4 inches, tall, and it's even enough to add decorations like roses or tulips, with enough to make 3 to 5 extra flowers and some fine details. Now I form tulips to show how they take shape with the piping tips. I've selected several of the 12 tips included in the set, although many of these work even better with butter-based creams like buttercream or Swiss butter meringue. You can find these tutorials and many more on my channel. Another delicious way to use Italian meringue is by making tiramisu. First, I go through the reusable piping bags of different sizes and choose the largest one to fill with Italian meringue. This smooth and stable meringue adds a texture and a touch of sweetness that perfectly complements the layers of cream and coffee in the tiramisu. I start by placing a layer of kava-soaked sponge cakes in lemon syrup and then apply a layer of meringue using the large capacity piping bag. Next, I sprinkle a layer of pure cocoa. I'll repeat these layers until finishing with the final layer of pure cocoa. Then I store the mold in the refrigerator for several hours so the tiramisu sets. And now I'll show you how easy it is to cut and serve the tiramisu or any dessert you prepare with this mold. I hope this tutorial has inspired you to create your own desserts. Thank you very much and see you soon.